Hi, everybody. Welcome to another exciting edition of Grippin und Rippin. As always, I'm your host, Dave Wonder. Kyle Peterson is having some technical difficulties popping on. Oh, never mind. There we go. Let's see if we can bring him in. Kyle? Oh, no. It says his device is not connected. Kyle, if you can hear me, try going back out, allowing camera and microphone access, and then you'll be let back in. Momento. And also, Cincy unfortunately came down with a bug, and he can hardly speak, apparently, as of this morning. So I told him, hey, get some rest. So sending good healing vibes out to our bud Cincy. But real quick shout out to all the COJ, little COJ roll call. We got Mixie, we got Mike singing the day away. Comics in the house. We got Ninth Archer on both. We got Old Nasty. How's it going? We got Quinn. What's going on? Masters of None. What up, Darth? How's it going, Phantom Crow? Ooh, I missed out on that Alf. It sold out too quickly. What up, Sudahuba? We got Nightmare in there. We got Josh. Man, hey Mitch, how's it going? The mod with the most, of course. We got John Morello. What's going on? Oh man, okay, comments are picking up. What up, 3M, Master of None, Epic Badger. Oh geez, Louise. Toy Geekosaurus, what's shaking, what's shaking, what's shaking? Hey Hamblin, congrats on Shazam. Thank you, my friend. I'm really excited. February 28th, go get Shazam Thundercrack, colored by ya boy. Go check it out. What up, Pender? I want that new Spider-Man, but it's highway robbery that they're asking. I agree. At the same time, it's kind of, I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it myself. How's it going, Boo Cat? Since he's got the bug, better call Dr. Mantis to bug. Yeah, so Kyle should be able to pop in here. I think he's just got a grant camera and microphone access. What up, Spike? So yeah, a little COJ roll call. Let me try and troubleshoot this with Kyle real quick. I got him on chat. Yeah. Oh man, Nimrodica, how's it going, dude? Oh, what a time to be alive. How's it going, bud? Oh no, the microphone's not working. Hold on. There we go. Try that. Anything? No, damn it. Hold on. Kyle, go back out, hop back in, or if you see those three little dots, you can click on that, and then you can adjust which microphone it's going to, because you might be trying to go through the onboard. Mike, we're trying to get Kyle so that he be going. Going there. All right, bye, Austin. Nice 7 shirt, Kyle. He does it, bye. He does. What up, Eisman? How's it going? Yeah, like I said, I feel bad since he was feeling like a de poops, as they say. But I did send out a couple backup links, so we'll see if any of our homies will pop on. Try pantomime style. You try. Oh, Jake, what up? Good evening. I've been lurking while watching this channel for almost 2 years. I just want to say this channel's awesome. Thank you, Jake. I really appreciate it, man. Welcome. Sorry, I was quoted. I see. I'll get a notebook and a Sharpie. Yeah. Dave has the Mr. Negative powers on tonight. A little bit, sure seems like that. Like the robo signal, it's a jar full of fireflies. How hard it is to get fireflies here in Minnesota this time of year. Oh, I did want to throw this out there because I know a lot of you do not check out Tiny Mang Tuesday, but I am working on my Robo Donnie for to go as a companion piece to my Mad Rap. So he's coming along. Lots of paint, lots of work still to do, but oh boy. Let's see. Okay, Kyle, can I do this? No, I can't. Okay. KP, where'd you go? Hold on. Let's pop up the chat again. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Oh, hold on. Is he sending? What's going on? Let's see if this will work. Oh, no, that's not working. What the hell? Winterstar already gripped and ripped Tiger Force Duke as a dose of nostalgia. Hell yeah. I've seen that in the store a couple times, and man, I've taken up Kyle's valuable time. He could have made 10 more vids by now. Yeah, Kyle is a machine. If you don't know, go over and check out old Kyle Peterson. Yeah, he makes amazing content at an astounding rate. It is absolutely nuts. Never ever taken a walk to Walgreens for antibiotics again. I feel like I ran 2 marathons. Damn. There we go. Oh. Dude, oh, thank you, Nightmare. You said Robo Donnie and something very different popped into my. I'm not breaking the guess. I'm apparently just breaking the equipment. Please tell me it wasn't Robo Donnie tucking it. It was not. Whoa. Kyle? Damn it! Hold on. I'm going to mute you and then I'm going to pop you back on. Let's do this. How about that? Anything? Damn it. Try it. Okay. Oh, Kyle's got that old technical board going on. Little sound mixer. Robo Donnie with a beard and hatred for Flock. I could see that. regardless if we can hear Kyle, you should go like and follow all of his social medias. They're right there. Well, you gaze upon his luscious locks. Also make sure to, yeah, see, there you go. Also make sure to go over and check him out on all the social medias. Also, his video info is in the video description below too. As you can tell, we do it live here. Didn't know there were pizza reviews. Oh snap! Yeah, like Kyle's like the pizza king of the Midwest. That dude's eating everything. Oh, hold on. Oh, there we go. We can hear you there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna keep you on there.
All right, hold on.
But we can hear you. That's good. It's silent.
Let me get set up here. Oh, you can see a little room.
Ooh, sexy. Mike, I blame that old outlaw, Waylon Jennings.
Oh, yeah. Blame him.
Yeah. Technical difficulties as there were. Oh, wait, hold on. We can do this. Boink. There we go. Whoa, big time.
Let me move my stuff around. Give me here. I had to go to my iPad. I had my computer going, but apparently, I don't know. The first link you sent me, I was in the studio forever, but... No,
yeah, I don't know, man. Technology is a wonderful and weird thing. But welcome to the show, my friend. I'm very excited to get you on here. I know we've been trying for a minute. I mean, outside of tonight, to get this to happen. But
all right, hold on. I'm getting this set up.
You got it. You got it. Ninth Archer Kyle slapped himself on the stream. Mitch Falcon, the streams are alive, but I am dead inside. Ooh. Also, I have to throw a quick shout out and blame to my friend Brio on here because he made me do it. I finally took the dive. We go on Ultimate tonight.
I like it. A lot of people hate on it, but I'm old and they're too complicated now, so I want Transformers not to transform. I want to just have them ready to go.
I've literally had one. So I've had one sitting on hold, and I was gonna grab it, and then Hot Comics had a great deal going on over at the Richfield location. Right now, if you're in the area, buy one, get one half off on Super 7. So I was like, all right, I'm doing it. So I had to grab them. Cyber Jedi asks, where's that cowboy shirt, Kyle?
It's not best of season.
Fair enough. Phantom Crow technology is a harsh mistress, indeed. I'm a NECA guy. Hey, nothing wrong with NECA. I did miss out on that Alf figure locally, so I might have to go to the interwebs to grab one, possibly. Ooh, there he is.
Man, this figure is top 20 miscellaneous for sure for me, because of the cat, of course. You can check out the review on the channel, but NECAs, they're not like as playable as some figures. Obviously, they're a little bit more brittle. It's not for kids. This actually feels like something I could give to my little kid, my daughter, and she could play around. It feels great. It moves great. Very sturdy. This is an amazing figure.
Dude, it looks it. Like, the funny thing is, I've made so many Alfs from that Ewok conversion kit that I was like, nah, I don't need one. And then I kept seeing people post reviews, posting pictures, and I'm like, crap.
I think his feet are a hair big, but that's a nitpick. I mean, that's pretty.
He's a big fig. Yeah. I will say, like, I guess it's because I got so used to making the one that was like that big, and so like he scales with Legends and stuff. But that is a big fig. It's an awesome figure, though.
Oh, it is. NECA is killing it so far with that Dracula. I don't know if you've seen that Dracula. Oh my gosh! And I love Universal Monsters, so I might be biased, but man, that thing. Just amazing. I guess I got that right here over here too. So
oh shit, there he is.
I mean, just absolutely next level, just amazing. So
Mike says the greatest pilot from the planet Melmac. No, a NECA figure that I totally don't need, but if I see it at the store, I know I'll buy. Yeah, that's like every NECA figure these days. I feel like they're putting out some fire right now. But yeah, Kyle, like, man, I mean, okay, we talk on the semi-regular, but let the folks know where did he go? I looked away for 1 second. Son of my gun. I look away for 1 minute, and he's gone. Well, I'm going to continue this. I don't know, Mitch. He just disappeared. What happened? Hold on, let's see if he gripped and ripped out. Yeah, I guess. What the shit? Oh, hello.
I try to move my screen. Of course, my finger hits the button, and bam, we're off.
I was like, I literally looked down to do this, and I was like, where, what?
One of those nights. I tell you, I'm
Yeah,
tired.
no.
I've been up a long time. I've even got a Monster. It's like 8:30 here, and I'm drinking a Monster.
Yeah. You know how to party.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
Stuart Fulbrook says, could use those Dracula hands to do a great Danhausen custom. Indeed. I busted out the, God, now I'm blanking on the figure. Crap. Why can't I think of his name? He was one of the vaudevillains. Matt Reitwald.
Oh yeah, Matt Ray.
Yeah, because he had the microphone holding hands.
Yeah.
But they were perfect for very nice, very
the drama king, the drama hands.
Yes. God, why can't I remember his gimmick name though?
It was Aiden English.
There we go. God, I couldn't think about that. Holy crap. Y'all are keeping us on our toes tonight. Shit, we're keeping us on our toes tonight.
Conan, I think you did those too already.
It's such a good figure, man.
It is.
Like, did you get the Lady Maravilla too?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I stand by that. Set a new bar for female wrestling figures.
Yeah. Yeah, this Conan's awesome. I mean, obviously, I think a lot of people are like, oh, that's not Conan. That's not, well, people just don't know the...
they don't know that era.
That era, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I've been lucky enough to work with Boss Fight and get to know a lot of the crew and stuff, and it's just one of those things of to know the passion that is behind all of their product really, really drives home a lot of their products too. To me, like, you can see how much they put in. Like,
yeah, I wasn't gonna buy these, but I picked up the whole Popeye set too.
They're so good.
Yeah.
I know some people have had issues with the magnets being flipped for the hat, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I picked them up. They were on Amazon, only $20 a piece.
Dude, they're so good. Like I'll put it this way. I like that Popeye so much, I'm legit thinking about selling my Mezco.
Oh wow.
And I don't have many Mezcos.
Yeah.
Oh, Jake005. Hey Kyle, I haven't opened up my Omega Spawn because of your review. Maybe tonight is.
Oh man, be careful. Be careful.
Dude, I was dying watching that review. I was like, oh, poor Kyle. Like,
that doesn't happen very often. That's one thing I like about mine, because most reviewers open it, play with it, have it a while. I want that instant, here's what it is. You're seeing this for the first time, everything. And every once in a while, you get some of that. I mean, I think it was either the Pumpkin Wrapper or King Sphinx from the Power Ranger Hasbro Lightning Collection that I couldn't get the wings. It was the King Sphinx.
The Sphinx, yeah.
And I threw him across the room. I was so angry. That was way back in the infancy of the channel. I was so mad I chucked him across the room. I said, I give up.
King Sphinx, I legit passed on probably, God, dozens of times because that figure sat.
Yeah.
Like, no one was buying that stinking figure up here.
The last monster, that Snarzard or Snizzard or Snizzard, there you go. That one's pretty good. I like that one. I like the fish monster one. They've had some good ones.
I don't think that, like, even King Sphinx, I don't think was a bad figure. Like, I don't think they've had any like bad monsters. You know what I mean? Like, they're all cool. I mean, they're just some were a little
yeah. Pumpkin Wrapper couldn't stand. I mean, he had all kinds of issues, but he looked cool. He's a cool idea. I love the extra heads you can put on the Rangers' heads. It was a lot of good stuff with that. But
he's the only one I still have. He's actually right to the left of my camera.
You know, I sold my entire Ranger Lightning collection, the OG Ranger team. I sold the whole thing. I said, okay, I'm going all in on the Super 7 ones. That's what I'm going to do. Now Hasbro just announces the new ones. I'm like, well, I got my money back plus some on the ones I had before. So I'm really even. I'm not down any money. I'm not really up a lot of money. So now I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I should have those Super 7s fairly soon, hopefully. I mean, I pre-ordered them, so
we'll see. The crazy thing is, I'm looking at the Super 7s, and I'm looking at the upgraded, I don't know what to call them outside of updated or upgraded Lightning Collection ones, and I'm like, the Lightning Collection human faces kick ass.
And like, and I don't think I would display my Rangers with their human heads, so Super 7 might not be an issue with me, but I know, man, Super 7's been getting a hard time the last week for sure. I mean, and I hate that I feel like I'm part of it with the whole Andre thing, but I think I was totally fair in my review. I mean,
oh, dude, like I know Broski busted his open on the pod this week, and
he loves it.
And yeah, and the thing is, I've watched a couple of reviews and stuff, and I don't know, since day one with their Andres, I don't think the likeness is there.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're big, chunky, cool looking figures, and the outfit's great. But my brain goes, oh man, slap a Mattel head on those, and then you got a really damn fine.
In my brain, the first two, I justified those Andres as they were based on, the Andre the Giant comic book and some of that kind of stuff. They had that look to them, so I was like, maybe that's what they were going for. And maybe, there's always likeness stuff, like Turtles especially. You can do the Mirage, you can do this. And I felt that's what they were doing with Andre, but then this one just was totally kind of different. So I don't know what happened there, but...
It was... The weird thing is it's by far the most basic of the Andres that they've put out. And it's the furthest from hitting the mark. And it's like, no. If you're not including anything with them, that's the one that has to just hit home.
And it's $10 more based on the new price.
Oh crap! I didn't even think about that.
So it's a tough pill to swallow. I mean, we'll see how the next one. They got to really make up for it with the black singlet Andre, because a lot of people, that's Andre to people.
Well, I was gonna say that's a friggin' that's a trademark look. That's the one that needs to hit.
Really tough with Mattel coming out with an Ultimate Edition. They'll be within 3 or 4 months of each other probably.
Yeah,
or 6, who knows.
It'll be interesting to see. Oh, Darth Nexus says, but hey, 6-year-old me finally got the full team of Psycho Rangers he always wanted. Hell yeah. I mean, they've been putting out, the volume of Lightning Collection is impressive in its own right. But yeah,
that old, somebody mentioned that old Outlaw Waylon Jennings. That's the only thing he collects now is Power Rangers.
Oh, really? Wow.
He went on Turtles, but Turtles cartoon got too deep for him, so he bailed on that.
That's
now he's all in on Rangers. So,
dude, oh man, there's a lot of lines right now that I'm sitting going, well, is this on the cutting room floor?
I tell you, I justify a lot of price increases, maybe more than most. I mean, you always got to take kind of a step back and think of everything that goes into it and all the stuff. And I think I get yelled at sometimes, like, oh, you're justifying too much. But I mean, I just, since I deal with it every single day, and I'm the guy that's been beaten on the last 2 years on price increases for food, we'll call it.
Yeah.
I understand how much it all goes and where it goes, at least for my neck. So I always put my philosophy into that. But today with Hasbro, I mean, I can't figure a way to justify that Spider-Man cost. I just don't know how they can do it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a lot of $40 with everything.
Yeah, a lot of people were asking about that Spider-Man that dropped today, the PlayStation one.
Yeah.
And truth be told, I sold my original one when it was going, a bunch of people were buying it up for $100 at one point. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm going to sell it. And I really like those games, so I really want to get the new one. But I think it's technically a fan channel, so it will be hitting shops. So I might, as you like to say, play the long game on it. Wait for it to come to the shop.
There's only one Marvel Legend pack I didn't order. I got every Marvel Legend that was released last year except for one, and it was the Iceman, Firestar, Spider-Man. Amazing. There wasn't enough meat on the bone for me there.
Dude, I bet I'm a sucker for it.
I already had Firestar. I mean, they changed the dog color, Miss Lion or whatever. They changed the color on her a little bit. And they did a few things, but I just said, I just can't do this. But maybe one day there'll be a deal. I'll pick it up or something. But then this Spider-Man is the first thing I just did not order. Oh, yes.
Junk it.
See, that's the perfect Optimus Prime for somebody that doesn't really collect Transformers, that wants something just on their desk to represent. And that's the perfect one, I always think.
I just like that he can be like, what?
That reminds me of my dad playing basketball with my dad.
Right?
He calls it, he would have put it in my face and pull it back and do all that kind of stuff back in the day.
Dude, yeah. I don't know. The combination of that and the surfboard. Yeah. I'm like, all right, you got me, Super 7.
I'm gonna unbox some stuff that I'm just not gonna unbox on the channel, and I got one of those $6 power rings.
Oh shit, right on.
$6.59. I'm gonna sell the build-a-figure piece. It'll probably pay for the figure. Is what I do.
Dude, those are clearancing out hard up here, and the funny thing is, I legit only want to buy. I want to make Starro. I don't care about any of the content to get them.
See you later. I've seen some figure hunting groups and stuff like that from Minnesota. You guys, obviously, the land of targets. I get a little bit of that south. I mean, I don't have as many as you, but I got a lot of targets in my area too. But boy, our stuff cleaned up good. And
Yeah.
you guys still have like the Mandalorian, with that spider and stuff. That thing was gone at the $27 clearance, and I was hoping for like 19.
I think that one's down to 16.
It's maybe cheaper than that. I think Yak Face posted something like $12 or something today.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I gotta get him on here too. We keep talking about it, and it just hasn't lined up yet.
Yeah. Well, I'll be. I think I'll be in your neck of the woods on the 31st or 1st, so I'll let you know.
Ooh, you come through on the 31st. That's my birthday. We'll go grab some pizza.
Oh my gosh, a birthday pizza. There you go.
Party. Oh man, Brian Merchant, Hasbro keeps charging more because they see what crazy collectors are paying. Yeah.
That's the thing too. I mean, I know that in the food industry is, we track, and I'm sure Hasbro stuff, they're looking at IRI data, they're looking at Nielsen data, they're looking at sales.
Oh, yeah.
What did Entertainment Earth order? What did Big Bad Toy Store? Whatever it may be. And maybe I'm a little bit more nimble in the state of my products that we sell at retail, but I don't know. They got to look at that. I mean, there's going to be a drop, and sometimes, hey, we drop, but we made more money. It all kind of evens out, or it's where they want it to be. I don't know. It's a dangerous game. Dangerous game.
Uh-oh.
Because what parents paying $40 for a Spider-Man?
Dude, and yeah, that's the thing is, like, I'm very grateful that like the toys my son likes to that Ollie likes to play with. All right, now he's like still in love with the 2012 Turtles, and I'm like, man, like I can get an on-card one of those for like $12 if I really want to.
One breaks, I can get another one pretty easily.
Yeah, and the thing is, those things are built like brick shit houses, so you don't really got to worry about that as much. Like if I give him a legend, like he has a couple legends because he loves Spider-Man, he loves Black Panther, and he loves Wonder Man. And so I was able to, well, that's from me. I'll admit that. But I got him a Spidey, and like the movie Black Panther when they re-released it.
Yeah.
And like those hold up pretty well. I mean, he's 6, so he's doing pretty good. Oh shit! What up, Tester? How's it going, bro? I still got to meet up with you. You have some comics and some figures from your sales that I got to grab. But is it weird that I kind of want to just display them, like with all the ridiculousness?
I wonder how well that line is doing. I noticed the last 2 sets have just been straight up repaints, so I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a tough one.
Well, and the weird thing is it's like, okay, I get that you're doing repaints. Like, do something besides a glow variant,
Yeah.
Oh, Shaggy asks, Kyle, you hitting up Kane County again?
Yeah, I should be there. Was that April? I think. Yeah, I'll probably be in April.
I will be there with bells on as well, so it's gonna be a good time. You bringing Kamish?
Yeah, probably, or that old outlaw Waylon Jennings, or maybe all 3. We'll see.
Party.
We'll see.
Maybe
my dad. Who knows? My dad might even come.
Oh man, it'll be easier to find you guys then.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, that's what everybody says. They're shocked he's about 7 feet tall.
Yeah. Oh man, this is fun. I didn't know that the flap on it was rubber.
Yeah, it's got like a vapor thing going on there.
But what comics?
I like that. I'm excited for Grimlock. That's supposed to be coming, I think, in February.
Yeah, dude, Jesus, have you seen the scale of that thing?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And I was weird. I don't know how you were with your Transformers. As a kid with my Transformers, the Dinobots were the only ones that stayed in Dino mode, car mode, whatever you want to call it. The rest were always in their robot form.
See, and I don't think we had any of the actual Dinobots. Like, at least not from like G1 and stuff. We had like later on, I had a like Dinobot from Beast Wars. But like I'm an 87 kid, so like my brother was the one who had more of the Transformers and like GoBots and stuff like that. But I do remember my friend had Swoop, and Swoop never transformed.
Yeah.
Swoop was always the pterodactyl, and his dad always kind of was like, "You gonna
move him?
Do a robot?"
No.
Nope.
Yeah, him and Insecticons are the other one. I always kept them as well.
Oh, dude, I always felt bad. I had a friend who was hella into Transformers, and he had a few of those, and I broke one of the antennas off when we were playing, like outside, and didn't notice it until we went back in. He's like, "Hey, when did this break off?" I'm like, I don't know.
Whoops.
Whoa. Ain't it always the way a giant like Dave requires an even bigger giant to use as a mile mark? Hey, we're easy to see, okay? We're good landmarks. Plus, this thing friggin' serves as a beacon.
Yeah, that's right. Traffic cone there.
Right? It works.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
Dinobots were their real faces. Robots were their masks. Rachel thoughts. Swoop was too fragile. Man, all I remember is seeing Swoop and being like, again, as a little kid, I knew Swoop from the cartoon, but like the toy was such a brick.
Yeah.
That like my brain was like, is that Power Rangers? Like I didn't understand. I was like, did not compute. But what a like it's so weird going back to some of those and seeing where they're at now.
Mm-hmm.
Like with figures and being like, holy shit, would you look at that? Oh, is that the Mega Powers, Randy?
Yes, I've got 3 sets of these. I got another one to open here. I got another one because one of my buddies there, the guy I met out in Topeka, I was on the store hunt. He makes these. He sent me one of these, but I was in Topeka, Kansas in a big meeting, and we had a lunch break. I said, I got to go to Target. And I'm glad I did because I got RoboCop and I found the new Turtle sets. Toka and Razar at the time, but he was in the aisle and we struck it up. And he's like, aren't you Kyle Peterson? I said, yes, I am. And talked to him.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, wait. Are you the police?
Okay. Forgive my ignorance. What is this for?
Jetpack, isn't it? On the back, I think.
Does this plug in?
It's been a while since I've looked at it and opened it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. I was like, do I attach this to the surfboard?
Yeah.
Like, let's go. Oh, that is pretty dope. It really is snug too. Oh man. This is like the Optimus Prime I would have drawn as a kid. Like,
yeah,
basketball surfer rocket pack Optimus. Woo! And brought up. But yeah, I think I have to put him with Sewer Surfing Mikey now.
And I feel like you got to get Megatron too. You got to have the yin and the yang.
Oh man, he's not coming out for another 2 waves.
Is he in Series 2? I can't even remember. It's been so long. I know Grimlock's in there. Megatron might be in the next one. Or did they do something weird like Megatron version 2 first? I can't even remember.
Hold on. We have the technology.
Yeah, that's true. You do. I don't know about my technology.
That's true. It's a little buggy tonight.
Don't mind. I guess I got a phone.
Dave, Swoop is leaked soon to come in the Studio Series. That'd be cool. It is like all the Pikachu variants with that Prime. A little bit. I'm okay with it. Super 7 Transformers. I think they did do like a G2 because he has the camouflage, doesn't he?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's more of a camo.
Okay.
Look.
Let's see. Oh, there's. Oh, here we go. What series are you? Yep, Wave 2.
Okay.
It's Megatron, Grimlock, one of the Insecticons, and the cool like dead samurai.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Again, Bludgeon. There we go.
Bludgeon. There you go.
I
remember it's weird as I always remember seeing him when I was very little. As a little kid, I was with my grandpa in a store called Pace. Did they have those up in Minnesota?
No, they didn't have them up here.
They were like
not that I remember, anyways.
They were like a Sam's Club type store. It was weird, but I always remember that.
The apron.
Yeah, the apron.
Oh my god.
Pretty cool.
Gonna be amazing.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, but I guess Megatron is straight up, like he's just straight up Megatron.
Good.
Not camo. He's got the I don't know what to really describe this as. I'm guessing it's Energon windows, but it looks like just some weird sensor. Like, nope, can't show those on the figure. Also, the like drunken ventriloquist head.
Yeah. He's got it coming down his mouth. Oh, yeah, it'll be interesting to see where that line goes. The Thunder Tank too should be here very soon in the next month.
God, that thing! Where the hell are you putting that?
That's a good question. I think it's gonna be on the floor in front of my bookshelf. I think it's the only place it's gonna have room for.
That like, I've seen so many pictures now, like of the prototype that it's just like, could you hang that thing on the wall? Like that thing's gotta weigh a ton.
Oh, it's just, yeah, it's huge. I don't know. It's one of those things you got to be careful what you wish for. It's like we all want big stuff like that, like especially G.I. Joe. Yeah. I hear it all the time. Oh, I want, a Night Raven. I want all this stuff. It's like, man, I do too, but where are you going to put it? It's the size of a kitchen table.
Yeah. Like that was my thing. Like when they announced the Thunder Tank, I was like, oh yeah, that's going to be really big. And like my brain was remembering like the original Thunder Tank, and then I was remembering, oh, that wasn't in scale with what it was on the show. You know, like my brain went to the toy, not to the Jesus.
I mean, between the Hiss tank coming, the Thunder tank, and then you got the Turtle Van from NECA, the Super 7.
I got the UGA one, and I was like, I'm out. Wow. Just walk away. Like,
I can't remember, when's the NECA one supposed to come? Is that like April or something? March?
I want to say, I thought it was summer for some reason.
Oh, okay, that could be. I know the Super 7 one was originally supposed to be like late fall, then early, and now it's like fall of this year. The
crazy thing is, like, it's weird to say that I'm nervous for Super 7, but it's like there have been so many delays, but then at the same time, the stuff that's been churned out, it's like, oh wow, why? What is that? Like that looks.
My big concern with Super 7 is, and I think a lot of people are at fault for this, myself included, maybe, is playing a little of that long game on Super 7 and going to the entertainment and say, hey, wait till they go in stock, you get 10% off right away. Discount code Kyle, of course.
Yeah.
But doing that, and that's what I've been doing. I haven't been pre-ordering things. Well, we saw with the Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson, those were canceled because there wasn't enough pre-orders.
Yeah.
So things are going to reset. The COVID days are done with everybody having extra money and buying a lot of this stuff. And I don't know. I think we're going to see a time where a lot of these Super 7 series, there's going to be no overstock left for the entertainment or some big bad toy stores. And that's a scary situation.
Well, that's almost what they got to do. And it unfortunately, that's going to lead to a lot of problems. I know there was a pretty good size layoff over there. I know a couple of my buds got the axe. And in the back of my head, I'm like, well, did we really need like the 17 glow-in-the-dark variants of various figures? Like, because glow powder is expensive, you know what I mean? Like, that's a lot of money that went into kind of peculiar variants. It's like the kaiju stuff, I get. Like, that's kind of like, okay, cool. Even the mutagen turtles, I get. But they're, you know, it's like, okay. Like, glow-in-the-dark Toxic, you did two versions of that.
Yeah.
You did, I don't know. Oh, Megatron Camo is a G2 version. The G1 Megatron has weird because of the toy gun laws. Oh, okay. You guys need more toys like a copper mine needs a new pen. Now, I will say there is what you can't see over here is a massive pile of stuff that is leaving the studio. So I'm actually slowly but surely not culling the collection, but streamlining, shall we say. So I'm making more of a concerted effort to go, oh, I want to make a custom. So like I'm working on, you know, Robo Donnie from the Mad Raph episodes.
Is that Star Wars robot head?
Yeah, it started as that, and then these are that's actually the whole base, and then these are Baxter Stockman bits with some Metalhead 2012 parts, and I don't know. It's coming along. I got a lot of paint to do, but I have a long way to go because this was a Christmas gift from the custom swap, and so I need to make Robo Donnie to go with Mad Raph. Look at that beast boy. Like, whee.
That's a big boy.
Yeah, man. It's built off the Crimson Dynamo buck.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So to give you an idea.
Yeah.
Big. Whoa. Oh, Super 7 is based in San Francisco, where overhead is incredibly expensive to boot. That is very true.
Oh, yeah.
I am weeding my collection, I guess you could say, yes. I want the transforming Punisher. God damn it. Damn. I'm going to dig through the Lego tubs and start cleaning out my MCU sets. Ooh, those suckers are pricey.
Ooh, yeah.
Dude, I love Lego, but Ollie is super into Lego right now, and we were looking at some of like the sets of the characters that he really likes. I'm like, God dang. Like even those prices, like, God, it's a lot of money for not a lot of product. Oh, is that the Crow Robin or
Robin King?
Robin King, okay.
I got this for like $5.99 at Entertainment Earth, and it was 10% off that. I'm like, $5.99 because I always like this one. I want to spend $20, so I got a whole stack of McFarlane's really cheap over there. I was won the long game war on.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, like McFarlane churns out some really cool product. I just it's been one of those lines that I'm like, nope, I'm not going into. It's a different scale. It's, you know,
They take up a lot of real estate on the shelf too. That's the worst part about them. I buy a lot more, but boy, they take up quick real estate.
Yeah, well, they take up a lot of real estate. And like some of them are fucking pricey for what they are. Like,
yeah, some of them I don't even get. I mean, I'm not a huge DC fan. I would just love an old school Justice League. Give me the Hall of Justice.
Right? Oh my God, that'd be so good. Oh, Nightmare. I don't know about Kyle, but I am avoiding those suckers. The
Elites, what are those?
Those are the repacks of the Turtle Classics with the trench coats, and then the really terrible Shredder and Triceratops.
Elites. Yeah, those are horrible. I've seen those in the last couple of weeks.
I will say that Triceratops is the only one in the bunch where I'm like, I am curious to get hands on that, but even then I'm going, but not that curious.
It's the same as the 2-pack one, isn't it? That we got just not a long. See you later. I got the 2-pack one not too long ago, and I think it's the same thing as that.
First time I saw those was when we were hanging out for Des Moines Con. They were at the comic shop, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." And I mean, I think what was the 2-pack, like $50 or $60?
Yeah.
Oh, so what Dave is saying is send him extra DC McFarlane. What? No. If you do, they're gonna go in the toy drive for next year. Just putting that out there. So they're going to a good cause, I suppose. Oh, Savage Saint says, "Yo, what's up, Dave, Kyle, Mitch, and the COJ? What up, Savage? How's it going?"
Yo.
I did pick up some clearance goodies from the ringside, and so I've been slowly working my way through more of them. I have a special soft spot in my heart for Uno. He's a Chikara guy, so this one is going to get updated to kind of modern Uno gear. But,
Ringside just announced the new pre-orders for the new series today too. So
I saw, and they're dynamite looking.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, dynamite looking. See what I did?
Yeah, I got what you did there.
Also, R.I.P. to Jay Briscoe.
Yeah, crazy.
God, dang.
You haven't heard the whole story. Somebody was saying he didn't wear a seatbelt. I don't know if that's even official or not. I don't know.
I don't know. I know he died in a car accident, and 2 of his kids are still in pretty rough shape. No bueno. Oh crap! I forgot these figures come with cards. I nearly ripped through those. Whoopsies.
Yeah, I made that mistake on the Masters Universe Origin figures with the comic books that ripped the first one right in half. I said, ever since I've had like PTSD unboxing those every time. It's like I'm so gentle.
Just
careful.
Should we do a live break, Kyle?
Oh, there you go.
All right. So, strangely enough, I have no idea where my other cards went from these figures the first time around that I got them. Like, oh, come on. Watch, I'll cut right through the card. Oh.
Whoops.
Oh, hi, Stormy. Oh, you wanted to say hi to Kyle? Yeah, say hi to Kyle and the COJ. Yeah, there's a Stormy girl. That's so friendly. You're so friendly. Why are you so obnoxiously loud when some people stop by, huh? Okay, you done? Thank you for licking your butt after you kissed me. Thank you.
Robin King and Alf are about the same height. Pretty close.
Oh, wow. Alf is going to murder that Robin. Oh, all right. I am curious. Kyle, have you gone into any of these, like into any of the AEW cards?
I actually did a break. Ringside sent me a box of them or something for Christmas, saying, "Hey, thanks for supporting us." And they sent me a box, and
oh, dope!
It's been interesting. Yeah, I did an unboxing on them, and I don't know anything about cards anymore. I used to, but
yeah, I got nothing.
Ace. It's funny you ask about Ace. Ace has stomach problems today, and there's been a lot of cleaning up around the house.
Oh no!
Like to comic levels, like across the room, spraying the wall.
Ooh.
So, I don't know what he got into, but they're all doing pretty good.
It's just some light painting. Just think of it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I didn't even. It felt so comical. I felt like I was watching a cartoon. I couldn't believe what I saw.
Just oh, later, Quinn. Have a good one, dude. Hi, Stormy the dog. Give Bert to Daddy for us. What?
Bert.
Alf is going to Alien Program. All right, what do we got? Oh, cool. I was kind of nervous that these were going to be the same cards again and again and again, but I actually don't think I have any of these 3.
Yeah, I don't think I unboxed every one that I had. I never got a double, so that's good.
Lucha Bros. Oh, I wish he'd come back.
Oh yeah.
Stu. Oh, it's a damn fine name. Damn fine. Little cash wheeler. Very cool.
Yeah, I got a Rio, like I don't know, special Rio card. I said, how fitting is this?
I was gonna say the figure, or like they just packed it in with the other one.
The card, yeah, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, somebody said I do more for Rio than AEW ever has.
Right.
Every week
okay. There is still 6 Rios at the Target near me.
I have 5 Target and Walmarts with 5+ Rios still to this day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it? I really hope someday he just catches fire and like everybody's going, God, I should have bought that Rio.
That figure, everybody's like, gosh, I never got it. It's like, oh, you didn't have any chances for 3 years on the pegs.
That and a lone Nick Jackson.
Yeah,
that's
I always find that so weird when there's like Nick and not Matt or one or the other, and then like the Crimson Guard twins or Tamox and Zomat, Zaymot and Tomax, easy for me to say. Seeing one gone and one still there, it's like, who buys just one of them? It always seems weird to me.
I took this out of the box. Yeah,
hey, like, that's a good figure,
dude. It's so good. Like it's a very strange thing realizing like this dude is getting no love right now in that company outside of the AEW Games channel, because like this guy is so amazing in so many ways. It's like he deserves all the push in the world. Also, still weird we haven't gotten a Colt.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I mean, granted, you know, some people are like, oh, because Punk, blah, blah, blah. It's like he hasn't even been announced.
Yeah,
you know, like pre or post Punk.
That was a whole interesting thing. I heard a lot of the inside stuff on that from some of the circles that we run in together.
Oh, so yes.
It was pretty interesting.
I got accidentally brought in on a text group, and I was like, what? Wait, what? No. Like, wrong Dave.
I was at the Hall of Fame in Waterloo, Iowa wrestling show like 10 years ago. And Colt was wrestling, and that was where I was in the back room, and JR pulled him to the side. I mean, JR was still in WWE, and said, Colt, funny don't equal money. He was giving a whole lecture back there about that. I was like, gosh, in front of everybody he was lecturing him about it.
Damn.
It was wild.
That's brutal. Oh. Yeah, I actually saw New Joe's at my Target this week for the first time in forever. There have been Snake Eyes movie stuff here for months. Of course, I already had the stuff, but hey, still counts. Good job. Still Cape season.
Oh, year round isn't anymore.
Forever Cape season.
Forever.
Then, now, forever.
There's capes aplenty. Capes everywhere.
I will say this. I do love that for customization, these guys rule.
No, I know. Now the Mattels, even the Mattel Basics now, you can pop the heads off.
Yeah, dude, which is that would have been a friggin' lifesaver for a couple customs.
For sure.
Oh no. They do gotta, I will say, AEW has got to make a better mic holding hand. Like,
well, yeah, and or make a thicker mic.
Yeah.
One or the other.
It's so strange.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those mics.
I will say I don't have many AEW figures, but I did buy all of the Dark Order. So like I think I'm trying to think. Who do we got still coming? That's Reynolds got pushed back a wave, but now he might have gotten pushed forward a wave.
Who knows? And then what's his name? Alan Angels was kind of penciled in, but he's gone now. So
yeah, he's an Impact. Or is he still an Impact? Yeah. I don't even know.
Yeah, he's in that Violent by Design group that Eric Young used to be a part of.
That he got murdered.
Yeah, he got murdered live on TV. I think that
wrestling.
I think that might have been the first murder live on wrestling, or whatever you want to call
it. As you do. I mean,
it happens. It happens.
Uh-oh. Nexus says I broke and ordered Transformers Legacy Inferno off Amazon last week. Because at this point, I'm betting he's never hitting store shelves in here. Oh, it's a bummer. Gonna love the shirt that Alf comes with. Hell yeah! Did you try that on the figure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it on there in the review and stuff. I can put it. Okay.
It's been one of those days.
Oh yeah, I hear you. You guys getting snow up there?
Yeah, we're supposed to get 4 to 8 inches tonight.
Okay. Yeah,
so I'm like, oh, so it seems like it's going to be an e-learning day for my kiddo tomorrow, I'm guessing. So, How do you feel about the current WWE situation? Possible sale? Hey, if it happens, it happens. that's in their hands, whether we want it to or not.
Nothing we can do.
It's only crime they prosecute. Damn, Mitch. I will say this was another thing of the Dark Order figures. That to me doesn't look like the Dark Order salute. Like the grip hand looks more like the Dark Order salute than it, or even that looks more like the Dark Order salute. Oh, nice.
I like the mouth. Mouth doesn't have a ton of articulation. I'd say just enough. It could use a little bit more, but it's good enough.
I was gonna say it doesn't really need too much.
Yeah, it's really good though. It's good. The glasses don't fit the best, but they will go on.
Right on. Ooh, Shaggy still has not seen the Long Boy Punk in stores. There's a whole peg of them up here. Let me know if you want one, Shaggy. Drop me a line. It's just like AEW. Sometimes I am dark. Damn. Ah, those glasses. Okay, so this is a question. As an Elf fan, live action or cartoon?
I was live action, and I can't remember. Was the cartoon on I don't know if you even remember CBS. I think maybe.
I think it was CBS because I recall it somehow interacting with Turtles, and Turtles was Channel 4 up here.
I remember missing it more times than I would see it. Saturday morning cartoons on NBC, CBS, and ABC. For some reason, I always missed, but I always caught the Fox one. So I don't know if they were preempted a lot down here. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but I've seen it. But I was all about the show. I remember it was on it. Here it was on like Sunday nights at like 6 o'clock. I was all in. Little Kyle was all in.
Hell yeah! Oh, what up, Jamie Lynn? I will say that. God, I'm saying I will say a lot. I'm sorry. My brain is shot today. So I have a shelf that's at the top here, and my theme of it is Saturday morning All Stars. So if you remember the anti-drug PSA mini special that they did, I'm slowly working my way up to a full crew of that.
Was Mr. T in that?
No, Mr. T wasn't, but it was like Alf, Michelangelo, Garfield, Papa Smurf, God, who else?
The CBS one, because I think Mr. T and his gymnastics team was on NBC back then.
Yeah. Alf and Elf Tales were NBC during the original run. Oh, damn.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Jamie Lynn, that Alf hit this week. Klinger's nose ring. Can't wait to get my Elf figure waiting on BBTS. Nice. Oh, Camp Candy. Do you remember Camp Candy?
I remember Camp. Yeah, I remember it.
When John Candy was the king of the world.
Yeah.
And then he died.
Much like Tika the Jawa.
Oh.
One of my worst figures of last year for a few reasons. Simple reuse.
The
super
price?
Expensive, $27.99. I mean, this is just where Star Wars turned against me. I just couldn't believe it. But then, of course, went down to $8.39. So I felt like that was okay for some Jawa building.
Nice. Mitch, I would totally take a Papa Smurf. I do not have one currently. I picked up one of those for my brother, and it is currently sitting in the back of my car because I keep going, I got to drop that off at my brother's. And then I don't get up that way.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I love Jawas. I'm a big Jawa guy. But I just, for 20
my brother,
for this, it's just ridiculous.
It should have been a 2-pack. They should have done it like the old Power of the Force, a big and a small.
But this, you basically gave a Jawa a vest, and that was it. How is that $28? And it's not like you have, this isn't like Samuel L. Jackson's likeness or something like that, that maybe there's some extra price for or something. I mean,
well, and he was, so that whole wave, though, I don't remember that whole wave being $27.99. I remember only him being $27.99.
Yeah, it's just because he's the Target exclusive. Only the Target exclusives are $27.99.
That's so dumb.
It's ridiculous. And then that Mandalorian right on the heels being like $38 or whatever that was.
No thanks.
Yeah, it's just frustrating. Very frustrating.
I got the security droid when I was like, well, you know what? Yeah, I'll grab it because I know what I need it for, and I got a good deal on it. So. Oh, Thor would like to throw some love your way, man. Hi, Kyle. I enjoy your videos. Question: how much did those display cases cost, and did you have to set it up yourself?
The ones behind me?
I'm
guessing. Yeah, if you go to my channel, you could see my wife build a DTOLF in record time. She built every single, I think I have like 28 or 29 DTOLFs, and
Ooh.
she built every single one. I forget what it was. I swear it's a world record. It was like 11 minutes or something like that.
It's fast. It's
Yeah,
really freakishly fast.
She's done it a lot. So yeah, she builds them all. I farm it out to my wife.
Hey, all good, Thor. Kyle and I've been trying to coordinate for a minute. So
yeah, I tell you, after this Wednesday, I am on the road the next 6 weeks.
God, that's wild.
I'll be in Dallas, Texas. I'll be in Lincoln, Nebraska, Kansas City, Missouri, Janesville, and Oregon, Wisconsin. I'll be in the Quad Cities. Where else will I be? Somewhere else, and all points in between. I think Sioux Falls maybe in there somewhere.
You got to make one of those like old school WWE touring promos. Like throw that up. Kyle Peterson. Yeah. Well, DTOLFs are expensive. DTOLFs went from $60 to $100, correct?
Oh, they used to be $50 when I started getting them, $49. Then they went up to like $59.99, and I think they're now $9, which $59 I felt like was fair. $99, I don't know, just not used to it yet, I guess. But
I mean, for what they are, I think they're worth it. I think they were just such a ridiculous like deal at the time that it's just that weird thing of like, they want them. But the cool thing about DTOLFs though, you have DTOLFs right behind you. These are all DTOLFs too. I just modded mine. I took off a 1/4 inch on either side so they sit closer together and they look more like a continual rack. I mean, yours look like one gigantic unit, which is insane.
Yeah, you can customize them for sure. 110. Oof.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, Billy bookcases, I think, are the best value. A lot of people say, well, you can get them at Target and Walmart, but they are not the same. They are not.
No.
Pay the extra $50 and you won't be disappointed.
They're sturdy. Phantom Crow says, Kyle, where in KC are you coming?
No, it would be during the week. I think I'm there on like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, just for work. So usually I go to work and then I try to go. Usually when I'm in Kansas City, that's the only time I put my pizza eating to the side and I go barbecue down there. So
worth it. Oh, yeah. Wow. DTOLFs are up to 110.
Gosh.
Damn.
You know how many times, and that's the thing too, I have all these DTOLFs and Billy bookcase. I think I got like 50 Billy bookcases and like 30 DTOLFs basically. And I have the closest IKEA to me is Kansas City, like 3.5 hours, or Minneapolis, 3.5 hours. So that's a lot of trips, if you can imagine, in my company vehicle back and forth.
They're just well traveled. That's all.
Oh my gosh, it's wild. But every time I go down there, I usually pick one up. I think I need a couple more Billies. Actually, I got some plans.
Ooh, I think I might have a spare for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
From you. If I get it in my car though, if it's not put together.
That's true. Well, I got to double check. Jake says I'm still waiting on the Crime Syndicate here in Canada. They haven't shown up in Canada. Not a fan of the exclusives. That's understandable.
You know, Canada's a weird place because I hear from a lot of collectors that Canada sucks for stuff. But then I see a lot of, people say my Toys R Us never gets anything. But then I see guys getting all the new stuff at Toys R Us every once in a while.
Yeah.
With EB Games or whatever, I think that's what their equivalent to stuff there. They see stuff there. And then, of course, they got Walmart.
EB Games.
Walmart up there. Where is that? I got it right here. This Scorpion King, Hollywood. So this never hit America. This is only Canada. And
that's wild.
And then the Roman, same thing. Apparently they went to clearance up there. They are never coming to America. And,
really?
Apparently, I might have some inside knowledge. This is going to get re-released some other way. But it sounds like the Roman is just done. It's never going to happen. So I'm calling it right now, a little inside trader for Dave Wonder's viewers right here. That Roman Reigns Hollywood edition. Bet the house. It could be a new Harley race situation.
Ooh, that's wild.
There you go.
Oh, hold up. Where'd it go? Oh, Pender. Gas says, hey, Kyle, you need to add one more company to the list of who brings stuff all to the kids. I've been getting more packages from On Track these days.
What's On Track?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Now I know where he's going. So on DHL, Amazon, FedEx.
Add it to the list.
On Track. That might take a while. I'll get my rhythm.
I don't know. I like the low shelf. I know, Kyle, you got yours on risers, right?
Yeah, I got mine up off the ground.
Oh, Joe's of KC.
Kansas City Joe's my all-time favorite barbecue. Actually, in Des Moines, Dave, I took you there last time. We were at Smokey D's.
That was awesome.
That's a sleeper. That's like one of the best in the nation. I mean, they have thousands of trophies in that place. But
Definitely.
Joe's KC is amazing. I've been wanting to go to that place in KC. I think it's called like Grinders. They might even have like concerts there. I haven't been there.
A restaurant?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a restaurant, bar / concert venue or something, I think.
Concerts?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, grinders, man. Little spoiler alert. Des Moines Con, keep your days open, bud.
Is that May or when is that? I think it was May. I think it was like the week before Memorial Day or something.
Something like that. I'm blanking right now, actually, to tell you the truth. So I'm going to pull it up on DesMoinesCon.com. Kyle, do you have any suggestions for finding figures in KC?
I tell you what, if you're from the KC area, you probably know, but there's go up the interstate a while up to Cameron and Bethany. I always stop on my way down to Kansas City from Iowa, and I always hit those two Walmarts, and I always clean up every single time. It's like nobody ever goes there. So
yet.
Yeah. Outside of that, though, I mean, it's pretty. Kansas City's a lot tougher than. I mean, more population, the tougher you're going to have. That's for sure.
June 3rd and 4th.
Oh.
So a little later than I thought, actually.
Yeah.
Comic says I'm cheap. I save my money for toys and buy bookshelves from Craigslist, Facebook, or the cheap from Walmart. Hey, it works.
Yeah, spend your money on your figures, not if you can get deals on that stuff.
Ooh, nearest IKEA to me is Toronto, Ontario. Last time my roommate made a run, we realized full-size Billies were the same dollar amount in USD and Canada. It saves like $25. Damn. There you go. I'm not getting much Elite stuff. Target exclusives are nowhere to be found. Yeah. No IKEA in Maine. They don't deliver to me, and I can't drive the 4 hours it takes to get one, so I'm out of luck.
Yeah, it sucks. It's dedicated. I've made so many trips.
Ooh. Michael Taylor saw the Scorpion King out in Jersey.
Where, though? Not at a Walmart. It couldn't have been. They didn't hit America.
Kyle just gave me Jim Cramer vibes, and I shuddered. What kind of shelves would you recommend for dioramas and dinosaur figs?
I don't know too much about dinosaurs.
Billies. They don't have the depth, but
the hardest part is if you got one of those big T-Rex or something, I don't know if they're gonna fit. I mean, that's the thing. So I have one Billy bookcase right now with Sentinel on the bottom half, Galactus on the top half. It's like it feels like a waste of a Billy bookshelf. With
you got to get one of the narrow ones.
That's true. I could get some of those. That's not a bad idea. I got some of those.
That's essentially. I have Galactus over there, and then I have the Sentinel right there, and that's essentially the width of a Billy.
Yeah.
Phantom Crow says yes, Grinders. I've been there a couple times. There we go. One more thing, Dave. Are you or Kyle have any plans to come to AwesomeCon in DC in June? It's DC Comic Con. Stanley came out there years before he died. It's on the docket, kind of. Long story. I'll go into it later.
I wish I could get time off. I work way too many hours, and it's going to kill me one of these days. And all my stuff I tie into work visits. I'm like, oh, I need to go to Wisconsin for this, and maybe there's a concert. Like I'm going to go to Omaha for work, and Anthrax and Black Label Society and Exodus are playing. Oh, maybe I'll go there that night.
Nasser says, what up, Dave? And the hardest working man on YouTube, Kyle Peterson. Hell yeah.
like James Brown.
Check out Kyle. He legit, there's new content every day. It's insane.
Yeah, I'm at a cycle right now where I'm doing 3 videos a day.
Yeah, Jesus, you're a monster.
I think I did 1,500 videos last year.
Holy shit.
Unbelievable. And 99% of them I film on Sunday. I get up extremely early and I just go.
Power through them.
Just go.
Cyber Jedi says, friend of the channel, Land Pitts is coming down to Florida Saturday. When are you two coming to the Sunshine State? Next year. Mark your anyways, just drop me a message, Mike. Need to get some bookcases eventually. Nearest IKEA is almost to DC. Oh damn. Whoa, pretty sure my nearest IKEA is Minneapolis. Yeah, it is. Speaking of dinos, just got shipping notice that some of the Mesozoic T-Rexes are on the way. Hell yeah. Hoo-wee. Oh, there we go. Isn't that what you have down in your mochi?
I always turn my corners with the skinny billies.
That's the way to go. Okay, here's a question for you, because I got that in the next room. Do you use the corner brackets, like the angle ones?
To bracket them to the wall?
No. So like they have ones that are made so that you can basically mount like so if you have a longer one and then you have like a skinny one, it has like a preformed angle. So like you can screw it to it. It gives it a lot more stability.
Is that an IKEA like accessory piece, or what is that? I wonder.
I think it's just like it's an IKEA Billy angle bracket or something.
No, never even heard of it.
Next time you're up, I'll show you. I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jake says I enjoy watching your videos, Kyle.
Well, thank you.
There you go. My nearest IKEA.
You can watch the Alf one, and I can tell you all about it. There's a lot of story times in there. It's a story in there about I worked at a grocery store from when I was 14 through college, different grocery stores, but it was about the Chinese manager at the store, and somebody said he was eating cats back there. And we all thought it was some it's some racist lady that's saying that or whatever. And lo and behold, they go back there. He's got 4 cats in the freezer.
Oh, no.
Full story in the Alf video.
Go check that out if you want.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
Well, 9 says, everyone let me know. I live down the street from IKEA. I will start a shipping business.
There you go. I don't know. Shipping's so expensive anymore, but.
Yeah. Oh, Maquinata Silva. Kyle had an awesome Guar shirt in a video. Hell yeah, he did.
Right.
You have a lot of amazing shirts.
I'm going to do a video. A lot of people saying do a video, and it's going to be like probably a 10-part series. I'm going to bring my wife into it to help it out, but go through my entire t-shirt collection. I think I have like 600 some t-shirts.
Holy shit.
Out of control.
Oh, Maganata Silva. Kyle has an awesome. Oh, there we go. We already did that one. Why is that one popping up again? Fig Boss Man, what's going on?
Oh, there's Mobile Fig Boss Man. Legend.
Oh, yeah. Comics, that's definitely an elf story. Not 1, not 2, but 4 frozen cats.
4.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. And the guy, he really couldn't speak English either. And it was funny, as you know, in the grocery store, like, hey, we need more cashiers. They get on the intercom, send Bob to help check. He got on the intercom and said, Chinese under attack, send help. And I lost it. I still remember that from being a little kid. Chinese under attack, send help.
Jesus.
I would really love to write a story, like a book about my experience. Anybody that worked retail for many years, you got millions of stories, and I've got so many crazy stories throughout the years.
My favorite will always be the crazy lady that was trying to climb and get the display TVs at Target when I was working there.
Jeez.
Like not the TVs in the boxes, the ones that were on the wall that were on.
Bam.
She wanted a deal.
I want that one. It's cheaper.
Like, no.
Because we had times where our manager, our director, we'd have shoplifters. This is like the 90s. It was like the Wild Wild West. These shoplifters are taking money out of your wallets. You need to teach them a lesson. And we would teach people a lesson. Like, just beat the snot out of people just for shoplifting. And it was wild time. Shaggy
says, yes, Jewel employee for 20 years.
Oh, Jewel, there you go.
Oh, if Kyle films all his videos Sunday morning, does he change his shirts to make it appear like different days?
Yes, he does. I got a whole thing full over here, so I just bam, change them.
That's awesome.
I just think it'd look weird if I wore 15 videos. Kyle doesn't change his shirt. Kyle doesn't change his clothes.
Or you just have many of that one shirt.
Yeah, I just love that shirt. Yep.
Ma'am, that's the store's actual TV. You can't have it. Yeah, Kyle has his wardrobe department.
Yeah, there you go.
So I did save something for the main event because I picked this up today. Oh, God. It's a beefy boy.
Oh, boy. What could this be?
Hot Toys.
Oh, it's funny. I have never held a hot toy in my hand.
Okay, when you're up.
Well, it's funny. As one of my Patreon members, good brother Tim Merritt, I don't know if he's watching. He could be. Oh, I did. I ruined it. He actually sent me as a gift for Christmas a Hot Toys Lando Calrissian. I don't think I've ever laughed and smiled so hard in my life when I opened that up. Like, I didn't know it was coming, didn't have a clue. And just, obviously Lando is a permanent person on my channel, obviously, with Cape Season.
Oh, yes. Cape Season.
I'm going to open that on the channel, so that'll be our first ever dealings with Hot Toys. Everybody says the slippery slope. It's one I can't afford to go down, I can tell you that much.
You have enough slopes you're sliding down right now, man.
Yeah, I don't know if it's tough. I've got all those Mondo He-Man stuff lately, and where am I going to put all those? Battle Cat, that thing's a massive. Dude,
and you have Panther coming too.
Yeah, Panther, and then there'll be a Skeletor with that, and I ordered Eternia He-Man. I got the She-Ra. I got Skeletor. Gosh, it's out of control.
I'm actually I've been collecting the Hot Toys a long time. This box is bigger than any box. Like, okay, I take that back. Hydra Stomper is the biggest box I've had. But this, I went big on it. But see, oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Spooderman.
So is that one you just picked up, or was it pre-ordered?
So this I get probably about 90% of my Hot Toys from Hot Comics and Collectibles. They are an official licensed sideshow dealer. So I go through them, and this one dropped today. Like I literally got there and they were taking this off the truck. So
gimme.
Yeah, I was like, here we go. It came on. So I'm a little nervous. Oh, just wait until Mondo makes Swiftwind for Kira. Damn.
Swiftwind, I am not getting Swiftwind.
You say that now.
On that.
Ooh, what you gripping and ripping now? Oh, jeez.
My second one in the mail.
Nice.
Yeah, you don't do the Joes. You know it's a slippery slope.
I have a couple, and it's like.
Did you break down?
Well, I have Ninja Snake Eyes, Commando Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow, Classic Storm Shadow, a Scarlet that I customized, and Outback. And Outback's like one of my favorites. If they do a sci-fi, I'm in. So,
yeah.
But I don't know. Well, okay, I guess technically it's a Joe, but I have him on my wrestling shelf as Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah, it's a good one too. I love the classified line. I just absolutely love it.
It's so good. Like
it's even got my dad out of retirement. He's been collecting all the Joes now. You just can't resist.
I will say you throw one of those Jack's Winged Eagles on this bad boy and perfect. Just hits all the right places.
Yeah,
that actually got me to sell. I got that Ultimate one, the San Diego one.
Yeah.
And I was like, I had that one, sold it. I had the Valaverse one, sold it. I had the basic, sold it. That's it. That's Sarge.
Made some money and paid off that one.
Yeah.
Woo. Sarge is coming to Cedar Rapids. There's a big toy and comics show coming.
Oh, yeah?
And he's going to be there February 1st or something like that. 5th, I don't know.
I will say this. Sarge is one of the nicest dudes.
Oh, yeah. I had a good time with Sarge. Like 3 years ago, I met Sergeant Slaughter and talked to him forever. And I asked him, I set him up like, I think he was going to think I was talking about Hulk Hogan or Ultimate Warrior, about his greatest battle he ever had. And I still remember to this day and all that stuff. I said, I just couldn't believe you and Nemesis Enforcer. And I've told this before too, but he just looked me in the eye and said, what's a Nemesis Enforcer? So I'm just like, oh, it broke my heart right there. And I think he knows who he is now because he was at all those movie screenings last summer. So he better know who it is.
I was going to say, he had to learn it for that.
Yeah, he had to.
Oh, man. So the crazy thing with this is, giant plastic shell, but 90% of it is the base.
Oh, jeez. It almost looks like a stack from the side. It looks like a stack of Super Nintendo games.
A little bit. Oh, Classified is great. What I enjoy the most is getting the characters I never had as a kid. Hell yeah. Dude, I stand by, like, Joe's and Star Wars Black Series and Transformers. I can't do them because I'm like, there's just too many.
Yeah.
I'm already doing Legends. Like that's already a dangerous thing because now they have the crew that's working there that knows the 90s nostalgia.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you like Morg, right? And everybody went, who?
I like what the Joe's doing, where it's a slow kind of, here's a figure, here's another figure a couple weeks later, here's another figure for the most part. And I think that's going to change. But a steady rollout, when you're buying one Joe a week or one Joe every couple of weeks, it doesn't seem that bad compared to Marvel Legends. Oh, here's a wave of 7. Here's 4 fan channels. Here's 1 deluxe all at the same time.
Well, I was going to say, like, they've been slowly doing it, but check that out.
Oh, man.
I mean, they slow roll it, kind of. But it's the thing of, they're putting out such amazing product just overall. Yeah. Like I even talked about it on my top 10 this year is Classified, I openly state it is one of the greatest lines ever. Like, period. There's part of me that there have been times where I'm like, do I just dip from like half these lines that I'm going after and just go, yeah, fuck it, classified. Like, they're fun. You can kind of universally put them wherever if you want, you know?
Yep. Yeah, they are totally amazing. I mean, it's just everything I dreamed of. And I'm hoping the Super 7 line is just as good. We'll see, because ever since I was a little kid, I wanted them to look just like the cartoons. And Super 7 hopefully will be giving that to us. So I cannot wait for that either.
Which is very, very, like, again, the Sunbow style is so dope.
If they could just make a new Joe cartoon, you know, they made those like Sunbow comics, basically.
Yeah,
you know?
the Saturday morning.
Do that with a cartoon, and I don't know what I would do.
Fun fact, those were written by Minnesota's own Eric Burnham.
Well, there you go.
He's also doing the Ninja Turtle Saturday morning cartoon miniseries right now. But yeah. Whoa. There we go.
I finally, like 2 weeks ago, read The Last Ronin.
Oh, dude.
Can you believe I somehow avoided spoilers?
That's impressive.
I mean, every time I would just tune out and not pay attention, and yeah, I was very happy it wasn't ruined for me.
That book, or Jesus, yeah, that is one of those that when you read it, you go, oh, it just keeps hitting. Damn it! I dropped. There it is. I dropped like the base screw. That's the only frustrating thing is they have like a tension nut on this, and it's like, oh, you have to unscrew it, but it's not screwed all the way in, and it's just, yeah.
Oh. I had some of that today.
What? All right. What were you?
I had some of that with rods and stuff today. My dad came over really early this morning as I got that Frankenstein NECA accessory set.
Oh yeah.
And, you know, we unboxed those together, my dad and I, on the channel. And, man, that thing was so frustrating to put together. Frustrating.
It's a very strange thing with NECA product. I feel like there's some of it where it feels almost too processed.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And then there's parts where it's like, why couldn't you do this?
It's so weird. Like I said, this Alf feels like the greatest figure ever. It moves around. It doesn't feel like you could break it at all. But then I'm putting that table together, and it felt like the plastic was so brittle it was going to break. Jammed it as hard as I could. It never broke. It worked. But, boy, it was touch and go scary for a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, what up, Abs? How's it going, man? Ab Nuggler. There we go. On a 3D silver animated Spider-Man that jumped on the Sunbow logo. That'd be so cool. I thought about making a custom of that back in the day.
Very iconic scene.
Well, and it would have been easier with the Toy Biz Spider-Mans, in my opinion, because of the texture. So, you know, you could have done a really cool overlay and then like an airbrush on the chrome, like full on Wizard Van style. So the cool thing about this is, so the whole base construct is that it has all the major villain like pieces. So it has Doc Ock's tentacles. It has 2 goblin bombs getting thrown up. There's sand coming up the actual structure.
Oh yeah.
And then I guess technically there's no lizard and no Electro, but so I'm going to use this base. I'm going to have one Spider-Man on display upstairs. So I was like, yes, this has a bunch of the Sinister Six on it. So that was kind of my logic, I guess, with it. I've been thinking of getting Outback since you told me it could be Hannibal for my Mr. T Ultimate. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't think you saw this one. Or maybe
tomorrow on my channel, I'm doing the top 10 Mr. T figures of all time.
Ooh, you got Iman helping you?
I should have. I'm anxious to hear his list. Obviously, he is the connoisseur, but I got a pretty deep list myself. Obviously, being a kid from the '80s and not just talking wrestling. Oh yeah, Roadblock and oh yeah.
Gave him little gold knuckle dusters.
I'm getting really itchy for the Galoob A-Team set from back in the day. I'm thinking about Kane County. That's what I'm going to be looking for, I think.
Hell yeah. Well, I am. So last year I filmed a bunch, and I never put out the vlog because I had major video issues with it, and it was really aggravating. But at the end of this month, actually on my birthday, I am launching my Patreon.
Oh, there you go.
And I'm going to put out a couple of the unreleased vlogs. So
Yeah. I got a Patreon, and you think I do a lot of videos now? I'm like, those people over there on the Patreon, the good supporters, obviously, I have like over 150 videos that aren't even on traditional YouTube that are on Patreon.
that's wild.
I've got over a year of Jack's Classic Superstars unboxings up there. It's wild.
I was gonna say, so because I know, God, what was it? 6 months ago, you got that like additional collection.
Yeah, I've been
Like,
working my way through that.
so did that complete your collection? Like, I mean, I know you like the 1 in 100 or
Yeah, I'm missing. It didn't really complete it. It was basically I decided I have a mint on card set. I mean, I don't have the 1 of 10 Warriors. I mean, the super crazy stuff,
Yeah.
and I don't have like the 1 of 25 Ric Flair. I'm missing 2 1 of 100. So just playing the long game. One of these days they'll pop up and I'll probably get them. But I wanted to have a loose set to go with my mint on card set.
Yeah.
And then I said, well, if I'm going to have a loose set, I might as well unbox for my channel, get something out of them, And
Yeah.
it's good content. So.
Oh yeah.
But I got some big plans. I got some big plans this year. Some more
Get
to
in
come
on
on.
them secret vids.
Oh, there you go.
Hell yeah.
The secret vids.
Full-time job with Kyle's Patreon to keep up.
Yeah, Big Boss Man. He's a good member out there. He's
Hell
won a lot of giveaways. That guy. He's got quite the collection himself. He's got pretty close to a mint on card collection of elites, which is pretty crazy.
Wow.
I talked to Steve Ozer one time about it, like talking about elites, because I have every single one. And he said the only other person he knows that has every single one is Bill McKenna.
Dang.
But there's got to be somebody out there that has them, I'm sure. But
I'm very curious if Mr. Bill will be coming out to King County again this year.
yeah, I wouldn't mind to meet him one time.
He was very chill. I didn't want to like weird him out, but I was like, "Are you Bill McKenna?" And he's like, "Yeah." All right. Like, thanks for what you do, man. Really, really love the line. Because it's like, what else are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. But that is such a wild line in itself. Like, it's weird to think of how it started to where it's at now.
Oh, I know.
Oh my God, you're building the army.
They're multiplying.
It's what they do, I hear. It was funny because as soon as you put those up, I immediately noticed the swoggles behind you. And I'm like, please put them next to Swoggle.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah, check that out. Wow.
Whoa.
Uh-oh, what popped up?
But the dream team right there.
Oh man, tag team champions. They've been to the dance.
That's right. I'll be up in the woods in a couple weeks.
Shaggy says he was cool. He talked to me for a few minutes while walking to the car. Nice. Oh man, I feel like he's one of those dudes that's like, oh shit, like when someone recognizes him. It's like, no. Like, I like what you do.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not here to fight you.
I'm not Cardona.
Yeah. He didn't like you on map for some reason.
Someday those stories are going to come out, and I cannot wait.
I can only imagine.
Oh, some new one. Whoa, someone is going giant versions of Trash Bag Bunch figures. Whoa.
What is that?
Trash Bag Bunch were like, I'm trying to think of what there was like a sort of revival of them here in the like early 2000s, I want to say. Hold on, I'll pull them up.
Doesn't even ring a bell with me.
They're kind of like mini articulated not gachapon, but like just mini figures. Hold on. But they came, if I'm remembering correctly, they came packed in like a trash bag, like in a can.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, let's see if this will. There we go. So, boop, boop, boop. Boink. So they were all kind of like Z-Bots before Z-Bots, but they had like everything. Like monsters, demons, and they came in like
Wow.
legitimately like trash bags. So you didn't know what you were
that at all.
Oh, doing my bad. You got it. I just remember. The weird thing is, I remember those, and I remember a couple of my friends had some of them. And it was like, these are awesome. Where are they? And then they never were seen again. Because let's see, where. I wonder what year those technically were. My big thing was Z-Bots. Like I was all over Z-Bots.
In 98, 99, 2000 were kind of my dark years of collecting. I pretty much sold all my childhood toys, and I was done with collecting. And
Whoops,
yeah, it came back.
1992.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, like they were fully painted. Like I remember that being a big thing. That was insane. Oh, Shaggy says they're like army ants or food fighters.
Yeah, army ants. I forgot about those. I saw those the other day, and I hadn't thought of those in like 100 years. And I was like, gosh, I remember I had a bunch of those army ants back in the day.
Those were the ones that like I remember. One of the guys I was with at Kane County was hot on the trail of army ants, and which is a few and far between thing these days. Yeah. And I just kept pulling them out of this bin, and he's like, "Where are you finding these?"
Didn't army ants? I can't remember, but I remember like they might have a helmet, but wasn't the like stuff removable, or were they all together? Like they had removable.
I thought they were solid chunks.
Maybe because if they weren't solid chunks, good luck tracking down all the pieces to them.
Yeah, I remember them being like, for lack of a better term, slug figures.
Yeah, I can't remember. Well, I remember food fighters. I mean, those are on clearance everywhere. I never collected those, but it's one of those things I was like laughed about, joked about when I was a kid. Like, I'm not buying those, and now I would love to have them.
They're just so random.
Yeah.
Like, and the weird thing is, I remember those figures. Oh, their butts came off, apparently.
That's what. Yeah, that's right. That's what it was.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I kept pulling those and just dredging them out of a bin, and I'm trying to think of who it was now, but.
Huh.
Oh, what up, Emilio? Whoa. What's happening?
Yeah, I thought something came off on them for sure. So those got to be pretty hard to track down, loose, complete, I'd imagine.
Dude, I mean, I imagine for those who did collect them, like there's got to be folks that have. I mean, it's the same thing as like Battle Beasts. You know what I mean? Like you think about some of the tiny pieces that came with those. Whoa! Oh no, my eye dropped. Said a guy that now feels old. Not my eye drop.
When you might know the answer. When's the boss fight New Phoenix and Pentagon coming out? They're on the back of the box.
Yeah, I want to say those are supposed to be summer.
Okay.
I'm not positive. They look amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I really like this Conan. I do wish we could get a maskless Conan head somewhere along the way.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured.
Yes.
Yeah,
that'd be really cool. Oh, mid-March pre-order said.
Conan's an interesting one. He likes to reach out to you on Twitter. Hey, you listen to my podcast? I'm gonna give you a shout out.
I can safely say I've never had Conan. K-Dog's never reached out to me.
He slides into twice in my life. He slid into my DMs and said, "Hey, you listen to my podcast?"
That's awesome.
But out of the blue, I don't follow him or anything like that, so it was really kind of strange. And then he said, "Hey, where are you from? I want to give you a shout out on the next one," and he did. But
that's awesome.
It was weird. I don't know.
What up, K-Dog?
What up, K-Dog?
Like the weird thing is like again, like we have just a couple years in between us, and it's that weird thing of like I remember Conan vividly, but I remember Conan vividly from TNA more than WCW.
Oh wow!
Because like I remember Impact TNA just being this big thing, and I was like, wait, there's Road Dogg, but he's not Road Dogg, and there's K Quick, but he's not K Quick, and it's like. Yeah. What? Like blowing my mind with the 3 Live crew.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's so really there's like 3, possibly 4 generations of people that know Conan from different iterations. You
right?
know, over just TNA time, WCW time, early WCW time, of course AAA time.
Max Moon.
Yeah, Max Moon maybe for 1 or 2 matches.
I remember thinking I was like in the fucking know. Like when I was like, did you know Conan was Max Moon for a few matches? Like I thought I had broken.
You had all that street cred on the old playground.
Yeah. Oh, Emilio, this is the integrated suit, so he's got that gold on him.
Oh boy.
Very, very cool. The weird thing
Right.
is, I don't remember him ever using the Waldos with this version, but he comes with the Waldos, which is odd. But yeah, he has. This is possibly one of the ugliest things Hot Toys has ever done because you have to have ports for those in the back. And their method of, yeah, we'll put ports on the back, just he's all bumpy.
Oh geez.
But Adam Kumler says, I just know the Barbarian and the Late Night Host. 2 very different Conans. Thought you guys were talking about the other Conans, as in Conan O'Brien. Yeah, nope. That'd be if we were talking about Danhausen. But yeah, man, dude. So a lot of the folks here know you as the hardest working man on YouTube, but a lot of folks don't know your history with professional wrestling. Now, you hinted at it earlier with your stories about being at the Hall of Fame and whatnot. You got any fun stories you'd like to share?
Yeah, I'm trying to think, man. I mean, I was around it for a long time. Especially back in the day, I used to really work out pretty hard. I was a pretty big dude. I was like 260 pounds, pretty much solid muscle through college, and trained MMA and did all that kind of stuff for a long time. Back when there was no money and no glory in MMA, I just did it for fun. But I have really good buddies with Troy Peterson. I don't know if anybody know him, but he runs pro wrestling in Iowa, and he's been the independent promotion in Iowa for like 25 years or something like that, maybe even longer than that at this point. So I've known him, and I'd go to all the shows and was friends with all the guys of my age, coming up, going to shows with them and stuff like that. And so a lot of time around that. Of course, they have the big Waterloo show every year. It's the Pro Wrestling, the Dan Gable Luthez Hall of Fame, and they have a huge show every single year in July. Of course, it's San Diego Comic-Con week this year, so I'm going to miss out, but they're going to have a huge show. And yeah, a lot of interesting stories with a lot of guys like Perry Saturn. He would come to my buddy Troy's house, and I had Perry Saturn watch my daughter. Hey,
As
Perry, go to the grocery store. Will you watch? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Why not? So stuff like that, just wild times for sure.
Where'd it go? I lost a comment. But hey, good morning, Munin. How's it going? So that's just.
Oh boy,
that's neat. You can really get awesome poses with these figures.
Were you planning on putting that in the back there, or you got?
So I think this one will end up in the Spidey display, and I'm gonna move one upstairs. I don't know which one I'm gonna do yet, but put this on there, and the thing I always try to do is I try to have it interacting with the stand somewhere, so it kind of looks like he's jumping off it or something. Holy shit, have not heard Barry Saturn effing years. Yeah, did he have Moppy? Ouch.
This was Perry when he came back from the bad bag drug problems, and he came back for another run, and he was down in Iowa every weekend at indie shows. I mean, super nice guy. I mean, one of the nicest guys ever. And then he fell back off the wagon, and still to this day, he's kind of dropped off the face of the earth. But I think he's got dementia, and he's somewhere up in Minnesota though. Last I heard was. He was in Mason City for a while. Then he went to Albert Lee or something like that.
Yeah, he was in Albert Lee for a while.
Yeah.
He was a guest at a show in Albert Lee actually, and that was when he disappeared. And people were like, where'd he go? And it was this thing of, you just see people who are running the show we're just like, what's going on? Is everything okay? Because I was a guest down there, and it was just should I be worried? Is something happening? Because no one was saying anything, and it's he wandered off.
Man, but he was he was really clean for 6 months, and he was such a nice guy. I mean, I met him multiple times.
Yeah, drugs are a hell of a drug.
And he had a lot of he had a crazy life for sure. But I think he's got dementia now. Last I heard, he had a GoFundMe, and he couldn't even. He's having trouble like walking, all kinds of issues. So who knows?
I mean, it's that wild thing of like, I stand by, like, a lot of folks won't say it because of one of the members, but the Radicals still was one of the most impactful groups that came over in the Monday Night Wars.
You know, I don't talk too much about it because there's really nothing to talk about. There's no unboxing, but Benoit was my favorite. He was my absolute favorite wrestler at the time, and you know, that's the way it goes.
Maybe this will go on. I don't know. I really like that.
That does look good.
That's cool. Well, the fun, like, the thing I like about Hot Toys, and I always kind of bring it up, is they're fucking statues you can pose.
Yeah.
Like, and Adam, they did not make a Marissa Tomei figure yet.
Never happened.
Although they do a really good job though. Like, this is the half mask Tom Holland sculpt. Let's see if it'll actually focus.
There you go. Yeah, it looks good.
Which is pretty dope. And then they did the fully unmasked. Let's see if it'll focus. Yeah. It's kind of creepy looking on camera.
Severed head.
Yeah, just look into the severed head that I'm holding. But yeah. Yeah, man. Oh my God. Sorry, my brain is so damn fried from today. Yeah, man, dude, like, first off, I gotta say, like, thank you so much for coming on, of course, because you are the hardest working man in all of YouTube, and I know you are all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
But
I hate living my life off a calendar. Okay, what do I got today? What meetings are today? It's a weird existence.
But dude, yeah, I don't know. It's always a pleasure. And I mean, like I've said before, you know, like people have been asking for you to get on the channel for a while. You know, I've gotten you on the marathon streams and stuff, which has been a blast. But you know, the door is always open whenever you're not, you know, going a million miles a minute.
Yeah, like I said, at the end of the month, I'll look you up. I'll see what you're up to. But if anything, we get a pizza, maybe.
Hell yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. Oh, what the hell? Oh, sorry for your loss, Panther. That sucks. I'm sorry. Cyber Jedi, they look great, but damn, the size and the cost. Yeah, but damn, the size and the cost. Know what I'm saying? But I think we kind of, I noticed you were done Grippin und Rippin, so I was gonna throw it out there. Where can people find you, Kyle? What do you got coming up?
Oh man, I got some videos. Tomorrow's videos, we got the Frankenstein accessory set unboxing. I'm probably going to throw up the Conan unboxing tomorrow, and top 10 Mr. T figures of all time tomorrow on the channel. But of course, just search my name, Kyle Peterson, on YouTube. You'll find it. There's two Kyle Petersons. There's a survival expert that has like 1 million subscribers, and then you got me. So it's pretty easy to find. And there it is. Old Mitch's got it all figured out. But of course, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. Yeah, Twitter, SirPaul64, and it doesn't match up. It works. But yeah.
Just go check out Kyle. He's good people, to say the least. And Kyle, stick around for a minute after the yeah. Okay. But as always, folks, thank you so much for stopping on by for another exciting episode of Grippin and Rippin, and for just being a part of the conversation. As always, much love to Mitch, the mod with the most. Thank you to the COJ for hanging out all evening. I believe Saturday Turtle Talk will be happening. It might just be Mr. Geeky and I chit-chatting about various turtle news amongst a bunch of the new releases that are coming out as well. So definitely stay tuned for that. If you're in the Twin Cities area, swing on by the Airport Hilton this weekend for Console Room. I will be there at the Doctor Who themed show. It is their 10-year anniversary. So very, very excited to be hitting that up again. It's been a minute. But yeah, Mondays, Let's Talk Toys. Tuesdays, Tiny Mang Tuesdays. Wednesdays is Grippin and Rippin, and much more. So yeah, as always, like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment down in the comments if you want to see more stuff like this, if you want to see more folks on here, or if you just want to see Kyle swinging by even more often, because I know I want that, because Kyle rules. So Kyle, thank you so much for swinging by. Thank you
everybody.
As always, much love from Minnesota, and good night. Feel better, Cincy.